your point is a good one about potential lack of competition. How does Steve Hansen, how do his coaching colleagues and the team, members of the team, refocus themselves mentally after, I know how important the Bledisloe Cup is to the side, but how do they refocus themselves mentally after such a dominant performance against the same opposition?
Yeah, I think the All Blacks in recent times have been about individual skill execution on the field, right? And I think they've gone away from, still they want to be physically dominant and those sort of things, but I think it's about individual execution on the field. So that doesn't change, does it? So if that's how you analyse each individual, they'll want to execute, because if they don't execute, there'll be some questions asked at the next training run or when they get together again. So there'll be a desire to execute well. There's also a number of young people in that team who haven't played a lot of test matches, and they'll be on their toes. So I think that will get them over the hump, and I think they'll be in pretty good shape. I am concerned about the opposition though, and I'm sure Steve Chu and New Zealand Rugby are concerned about opposition, because you need quality games to attract people and attract interest. And although the All Blacks played superbly last week in Sydney against the Australians were very, very, very poor. In fact, probably the worst Australian team I've ever seen. So that is a concern for the game, concern for rugby, and I'm just hoping that the Australians play a lot better this week.
Do you think they're capable of it? Is that the kind of shift that's achievable within 7 days, or is it something, are we papering over some cracks?
I don't think it's. I think it'll be a difficult game for Australia. I see Quade Cooper's playing at 10, and Bernard Foley is playing at 12 apparently. I don't know when Quade last played. Has he played this year? Well, how? I could swear. How can a guy play international rugby at number 10 and he hasn't played any rugby? It's just a fallacy. Like, it's beyond comprehension. And Bernard, they try and hide him defensively. Now he's playing 12. I don't know how he's going to hide for here. All due respects, Bernard. But, you know, I just, my gut tells me it's not going to turn around. I hope I'm wrong, because we need good competition.